Hey guys, welcome back to the Focus on Fragrance channel. I hope you're all doing very well. Another fragrance review from the house of Tom Ford. This is Tom Ford's Ombre Leather. This does not need any introduction. Let's just straight begin with the presentation. For the presentation, Tom Ford does not offer much. Tom Ford on the top of the box, on the front, this says Tom Ford Ombre Leather Eau de Perfume concentration 50 ml. This is a 50 ml bottle. On the sides, nothing, just black. And on the back you get the ingredients, and this one is made in Switzerland. On the bottom of the box you get the batch code, which is not very visible. It is written in the black color. It is A54. This particular batch is from 2024. So this is pretty basic presentation. The bottle is also just a pretty decent, I would say. It does not have any like unique thing about it. Tom Ford on the cap, Tom Ford Ombre Leather on the front. This has this badge type of thing made of leather or fake leather or suede, something like that, I don't know. On the bottom, eau de perfume concentration, again 50 ml bottle. And the cap is, the outside of the cap is kind of metal, but the inside is plastic, but it is a heavy cap. And let me show you guys the spray atomizer for this. It is okayish, I would say, not like really good, but it is an okay spray. It is a bit misty. So for the presentation, this is all. You cannot expect much from these designer branded fragrances for the So just to give you guys an idea for a little bit of comparison, what I mean by the presentation is very little. This is Supremacy, not only intense by Afnan. This is like $20-30, and look at the presentation. It is like excellent for the price. Again, another one from Maison Alhambra, Megara. For the presentation, this is a little bit expensive, I think $50, but the presentation, you guys can just see it yourself. Another one, Nebras by Lattafa. This costs around $25 to $30, and the presentation on these cheap clone alternative fragrances is very excellent compared to the branded fragrances. Like, look at this, guys, these boxes, the presentation, and look at Tom Ford. It is like they give you nothing compared to these cheap clone fragrances. So for the presentation, this is Tom Ford's Ombre Leather. So the notes for this fragrance: in the top it has cardamom, in the heart it has leather and jasmine, in the base it has amber, moss and patchouli. So how does this smell? So the opening impression, a smooth and integrated start. The initial experience with Ombre Leather is marked by a commendable absence of that sharp alcoholic blast. This does not have any alcoholic blast like most of the fragrances do. The top notes feature cardamom, yet its presentation is remarkably neutral, acting as a subtle bridge to the heart. Its green and fresh spicy facets remain delicately in the background, offering a mere suggestion of its aromatic and slightly bitter character. This seamlessly integration allows the central leather and a hint of masculine jasmine to emerge gracefully. Now the heart is like leather refined with a subtle floral touch. At the heart of Ombre Leather lies a prominent and high quality leather accord. This is really good. The notes are really good without any complaints. This evokes a scent of expertly like cured hides, like luxurious leather goods smell like that, though leaning towards a darker, woodier interpretation. While I typically appreciate leather, in Ombre Leather this woody aspect becomes quite prominent. The jasmine sambac, though present with its sweet white floral potential, is significantly like subdued, contributing to a masculine sweetness that firmly positions itself with the fragrance on the masculine side of the unisex spectrum. Women can still use this, but this is more on the masculine side in my opinion. Now the dry down, it is smoky, earthiness and woody depth. As Ombre Leather transitions to its base, a sweet resinous, cozy and warm amber note provides a grounding richness. The oak moss and the patchouli mixed together contributes to a more woody, forest floor earthiness than just a distinct mossiness, with its inky, slightly bitter aroma subtly detectable. Adding further complexity is a smooth and well balanced smoky element, providing depth without overwhelming, leading to a smoky, earthy and mossy dry down. So my overall impressions and personal reflection, here I will also put the words for the pros and the cons for this fragrance. You guys can see the words and decide for yourself. So in its totality, Tom Ford Ombre Leather presents a well-blended composition centered around undeniably high-quality leather notes, resulting in a distinctly woody, leathery scent. In my opinion, this is a mature, dark, and serious fragrance, likely not best suited for the younger crowd. This is like a mature fragrance for the mature people, just in my opinion. Some young guys would really like this, but in my opinion, this is not for the young crowd. It performs best during fall and winter time. It works well for both day and night time wear, though it leans more on the masculine side in my opinion, but women can still wear this if they like to. But just saying, in my opinion, this is more on the masculine side. While it has a modern feel, there is a classic touch to it, making it practically fitting for night outs or evenings. Despite its evident quality and widespread popularity, as reflected in its Fragrantica rating with over 13,000 votes, the pronounced dark woody character and masculine leading do not align with my preferences. I personally do not like this fragrance at all, nor do I recommend it. The subjective nature of fragrance appreciation ultimately dictates individual experiences, and for me this is not like a very unique or like unique fragrance. I would just simply say that it is just an okayish fragrance in my opinion. And for the price, I think for the quality is good, the performance is good, so the price is a little bit justified, but I personally do not enjoy this fragrance at all. So the price, personally I acquired a 50 ml bottle of this Tom Ford Ombre Leather for around $110. A 100 ml bottle can go up to like $220 and $250 or even more, depending on your location and the retailer. While this fragrance features undeniably good quality notes, I personally find it not particularly special, and in my opinion it feels a bit overpriced for what it offers. I personally do not like this fragrance, nor do I feel its price is justified, but still the quality is good, the notes are good, the performance is good. If you like the notes or this type of scent, and if you have the money to afford this fragrance, then it is a great fragrance, I would say. The performance for this fragrance is long lasting. On your skin you can expect around 3 to 4 hours of noticeable longevity, and on the clothing it can last up to 12 hours or even more, although it becomes a skin scent after the 12 hours mark. But it does create a nice scent bubble for the first 2 to 3 hours, and the projection is also good for like the first 3-4 hours. The sillage is also strong, exceeding up to like 5 feet. Considering this performance, the price is pretty much justified. Now for those who are seeking alternatives, consider La Yuqawam Homme by Rasasi for Men. While more similar to Tom Ford's Tuscan Leather, it offers a comparable scent profile and can be found in the $30 to $40 price range. For cheaper options, you guys can try Velvet Oud by Lattafa and Rare Carbon by Afnan are often mentioned, but I would only recommend you guys to try Velvet Oud and La Yuqawam as viable alternatives.